All right. Barakatah Yahweh.
Hey, Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh
All
Shai.
right, we're going to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kodash.
All right, we're going to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, the great millstone, rule well, teach well, being a great example to Israel, man, the elect, and peace and blessing, salutations to the hope of the elect on the four wind, pushing the truth and truth sincerely, that great song. All right, you can go ahead, brother, introduce the title.
All right, you know, as you see the title of the live show, idle words, watch your mouth, okay? Hey, Shalom, Yakanan.
Shalom, brother.
This lesson basically was inspired from this past weekend's camp. You know, we had a scoffer come on the comment board, and you know, just speaking idle words, man. Just speaking all sorts of vanity, and speaking on things that he didn't understand. You know, and this just particular precept, you know, Matthew 12 and 36, which the brother's about to bring out, it just came on my spirit, and you know, I thought about it. I said, hey man, let's just do a lesson on, you know, how these people be speaking out of character and how to turn, and you know, just really just speaking on emotions and impulse. All right. Without further ado, you know, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying through spirit and power. How about Shimi How Shai? We're gonna get in it, and like the brother always say, we're gonna lay the law down. All right. So you get Matthew 12 and 36, bro.
That's right. It's Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment.
Right. Okay. Now, that word idle, when you go into that word idle, it means lazy, without work. As a matter of fact, give me just a second, and I'm gonna pull it up in the blue letter here. All right. You can expound for a minute, bro. You know, just how he was talking down at the camp about the brothers of Ab.
Right, because, you know, when people speak on the brothers of Ab, you know, head confused in the faces, you know, they're not spiritual. You know, because before you say anything, you gotta examine it, man. All right, you gotta wonder, like, okay, the scripture do speaks about, you know, my name is drip among the heathens. You know, the scripture do speaks about Esau cannot get in his truth. Yeah. All right, so to have a so-called white person in the camp, obviously he's not an Edomite. You know, but that's be the first thing a scoffer say. Why y'all got a heathen in y'all camp? All right, and as you can tell, if you ever been around them, brother, you know, them brother far from an Edomite, man. The brother Jake all the way, man. All right, to the tone of his voice, the way he dance, the way he act, the way he walk, everything, man. So then verse 37 say, for by thy word thou shalt be justified, and by that word they shall be condemned.
Right.
You know, and that's what he doing. He just condemned himself coming on the coming board, talking out his ass, man. Yep. Cause that's exactly what he was doing. He was just talking out his ass, man. Doing what America taught us how to be. All right, America taught us how to be like women's, man. Then more be like men's. All right, men talk things out. Women act on emotion. That's all that man was doing on the coming board. You know, acting like a woman, man. I'm surprised it ain't a woman. You know.
Yeah, because that's how women act. They react on emotions, you know, and they speak out of turn, you know, and they don't consider what they say, you know, the effect that it may have. Now I got that idle word here in the blue letter. Now I'm gonna try to flip this screen. This is something new I'm trying. If it don't show up well, I'm gonna turn it back on us and just read it off the screen. So let's see. Yeah. But they can't read it, so it ain't close enough. I can't zoom in, so it's cool. Okay. But anyway, that's the blue letter. You can see where I'm reading from. All right, so it's out of the cross references of the blue letter for that word, idle word, right? It says from a privative and arrogant. Now it says work, a word that produces no good effect and is not calculated to produce any. Now, when you calculate, what that mean? You add something up. So they're not adding up the fact of what they saying, the effect of what it has.
That's right,
you know, because you just offended All right, let me put it back, Salaki. You just offended one of the men of the Lord. And what did he say about offending one of his little ones? He not having it, man.
That's right.
All right. So you gotta bring into consideration, all right, before you speak, the effects that it may have, and what the things that you speak, how you are being judged. Right, the brother got it. Y'all can know at the water, Matthew 16 and 16.
Yeah.
I believe it was Matthew 16 and 16.
Yeah.
You go ahead and read it, bro. I'm gonna get the next precept.
Yeah, 16, and down living.
Might have been 16 is no, it's 18 and 6. The water, bro.
Yeah, this Matthew 18 and 6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone will hang about his neck, and that he will drown in the pit of the sea, the depth of the sea.
Yeah.
So you might as well, it was better for you to hang yourself.
Yeah.
All right, then offend one of the little ones of Yahweh Shema Shai.
Then to speak those idle words, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. Because what Yahweh Shai got for you, that death, you don't want. You know? The way it say it's a perfect thing to fall in the hands of the Lord, man.
God.
So you better off just choking, holding your breath, goddamn, until you die.
Yeah.
You know, then come on the coming board and speak all manner of evil against a brother.
Like the scriptures say, get a sacrifice of fools, man.
Yeah.
You know? But this is Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 14. It says, for Yahweh power shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil, man. So every work, man. And the idle words is work, man, because you giving the sacrifice of your mouth. You putting in effort and energy to bring forth your wicked thoughts and deeds, man.
Yeah.
And the Most High, he takes it highly offensive, as we just read in Matthew 18 and 6, man. Yeah. All right? So offensive that he says you might as well just kill yourself, man.
Yeah.
In a manner of hanging a millstone around your neck and jumping off in the sea, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Then to talk about one of the prophets.
Then to talk about one of his men, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yep. This is Wisdom of Solomon 1:11. Therefore be aware of murmuring, which is unprofitable, and refrain your tongue from backbiting. For there is no word so secret that shall go forth not, and the mouth that believe it slay the soul.
And a murmuring is something that you concoct within your mind that's just merely just speculation. Yeah. All right. It's when you see, because you got to understand, it's not always a time for you to speak, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just because you see brothers speaking, all right, and bringing out this word, that doesn't mean that we're speaking out of our own minds, man. Right. The words that we speaking are coming from the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. All right. And when you hear certain things, just because it don't sit well with you, because you have been taught to be to react off your emotions and deal ultimately with the things that you've been taught of the world, right? You have to hold your tongue, man. Yeah. All right. You can't, when we come into this ministry, right? All right, we understand that the things that we learned in the world is not of the Most High, man. All right. It was some more on there. I'll finish that for you.
Okay. And it said, seek not death in the era of your life, and pour not upon yourself destruction with the works of your hands.
Hey, didn't it just say in Matthew 18 and 6, it'd be better if you kill yourself?
That's right.
All right. So that's going right into the same thing, man. Shalom. That was it on that.
Yeah, come.
I get the next one. This is
Proverbs
18 and 21.
Then I snatch Proverbs 13 and 23. Yeah, but that's what you have with these scoffers, man. They do not understand. All right, the scriptures, really, basically. You know, they don't understand Yahweh Shai or Yahweh how they roll, man. They forgot that we were scattered on all four corners of the earth, man. And we're gonna have Israelites looking like Chinese. We're gonna have Israelites looking like Japanese. We're gonna have Israelites looking like Africans. You know, we're gonna have Israelites looking like so-called white people. We were scattered. You know, that's the part that they don't get. They rather speak before they actually, you know what I'm saying, think it out.
Understand thoroughly.
What they used to teach you at school? Think before you speak.
Think before you speak. Hey, that come from the scriptures. All right, it say understand first, then rebuke, man. All right, so you gotta get with the program, man. You know.
Yep. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 18 and 21. It says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof." Man. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, man. Yeah. You know, and just like you know, we speak life, all right. Also, we destroy death, man. Yeah. Because it say what? This word is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. Yeah. All right. And even in Jeremiah it says what? The word is like fire, man. Yeah. All right.
And the people of wood.
And the people of the wood, man. That's you know. Right. So when you speak, man, that you are actually controlling life and death, man.
Yep.
You know.
That's right.
That was it on that. You can get the next one, bro.
It's Proverbs 13 and 23. Much food is in the tillage of the poor, but theirs that is destroyed for want of judgment.
You have Proverbs 13 and 2?
Okay, Salaki.
Yeah, it's 13, 2 and 3.
Okay. A man shall eat good by the fruits of his mouth.
A man shall eat good by the fruits of his mouth, man. Yeah. All right? Because with us being in this truth, right, we go out and we speak the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, his judgment, which is good, all right, and the scriptures tell us what we reap what we sow.
Yeah.
So if we sow good things, we reap good things. But until you wicked, all right, who get a sacrifice of fools and speak evil, all right, you're gonna reap destruction, man.
They say that right here.
Keep going, bro.
They say, but the soul of the transgressors shall eat violence.
What's a transgressor, man? A sinner, man.
That's right.
Somebody who goes away astray from the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
That's right, bro.
You know?
Yeah. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life.
He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, man.
Shing!
All right? So you scoffers, all right, you don't understand that you killing yourself, man. All right? When you come out and you speak, all right, out of turn, out of order, just babbling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right? That's your life that you putting on the line, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. There's a precept from Elder Yasharam, bro.
Okay, come.
This Galatians 6 and 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting.
Hey, and that's what Esau does, man. All right? Esau sowed to the flesh, man. You know?
Yeah, and then you got 2/3 of our people doing the same thing. You know, because it's a blessing you have by Shema Shah woke us up, all right, that we don't envy the so-called white man. He said, envy not our oppressor and choose none of his ways. But that's what you got 2/3 of our people doing. You know, they choose the ways of the wicked, man. When we say that, Israel have become more wicked than the wicked, man. You know? So they'll speak out of turn, all right? They'll speak out of their ass. And it ain't even true, man.
Yep.
You know? That's how a lot of people get beat up in the world, man. Speaking without not knowing the truth. What they say, all in the Kool-Aid, but don't know the flavor.
Yeah, don't know the flavor.
You know? So he all on the comment board, don't even know the flavor, man. You know?
That's that's really like I said, a feminine spirit, man. For you just to be always talking, man. Because men don't really do a lot of talking, man, unless it's necessary.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, that's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, man.
Yeah.
All right? Especially when you coming into something that you have no knowledge of. It's impossible for you to learn with your mouth always open, man.
Right, didn't it say back at Proverbs 13 and 3, He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that open wide his lips shall have destruction.
Hey, so that's what's coming to you scoffers, man. All right, who don't watch your mouth, tend to your tongue, man. You know.
Yeah.
James. Yeah, this is James. James 3. All right, chapter 3, verse 5. It says, "Even so, the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great." All right, it says, "A matter, a little fire kindleth," man. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, because I've seen where just a little conversation turn into a whole outbreak of violence, man.
Yeah.
A whole gunfight break out over a couple of words, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Just because you choose to put your 2 cents into something, man.
Yeah.
Somebody could just be having you don't know who you talking to, man.
Yeah.
Somebody could just be having one of them days where they don't, they don't really want
to. They don't want to talk.
They don't want to talk, man.
Yeah.
You know, and you come up, you don't know what's going on, and you just say the wrong thing, and then next thing you know, man, it's war popping off, man.
That's I'm talking about spark the fire, man.
You just spark the fire. Yep. All right, verse 6, "And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity."
See, the tongue is a fire, a word of iniquity, man. All right, and that's what you had on the coming board.
Wickedness,
straight wickedness, man.
Mm-hmm.
The power of the tongue, man.
Yep.
Got himself condemned, and guess what? He gonna have to reap that, man.
Mm-hmm.
What he just sold, sir, that he gonna reap that, man. All right, whether it's through Jacob trouble, the famine, martial law, all right, or the race wars, or ultimately the missiles. One way or another, you have about Shemal Shah is gonna get him for that, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
"So is the tongue amongst our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire. It is set on fire of hell," man. Hey, so the tongue is a deadly instrument, man. Though it be a little member, hey, you have to always understand that the things that you speak, all right, could cause a deadly situation, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Because the tongue can get you in trouble.
It can get you out of trouble. Just like hey, you be dealing with Jake in the world, dealing with the police, man.
Yeah.
A lot of times Jake get themselves in more trouble than they would have ever been in if they would have just been quiet. You know, police come up, they license and registration. You already know the routine. Why not already have all that stuff ready? Everything all right, officer? All right, let's just say a soft answer, turn away Ralph. Hey, what you pulled me over for? I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just getting all, belligerent. You know what I'm saying? Beating on his chest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing.
I'm going to speed limit. You know what I'm saying?
Next thing, Jake gonna see it then. You know what I'm saying? Jake on the local news. You know, he done got beat down. Either he done got shot, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And just instead of doing what required, just, all right, do my license registration. Go handle your business. I'm on my way to work. You know?
Yeah. I didn't know I was speeding, officer. My bad.
Yeah, come.
Hey, because you have to be wise with your words, man.
Yeah.
Otherwise they'll get you in a hell of trouble, man.
It say that what the scripture agree with thy adversary quickly.
Agree with thy adversary.
You know what I'm saying? Man. Because he got the power, man.
Yep.
The power was given to Esau at this time, man. So you have to agree with him. All right, just to get by, man, and let Yahweh Shemal Shah take care of the rest, man. Cast your burdens upon the Lord, man. He gonna take care of that. You just keep on doing your job, man. That's what pushing the truth. I ain't Shalom, Elder Yashawan.
Hey, Shalom, Elder. Yeah, Shalom to the brothers on the comment board too. Shalom, Makim.
Yeah, avenge not yourself. That's right, brother. Because our avenge is in the Lord, man. That's our protection, man. That's our weapon. He got the real AK-47.
Yep. Hey, and when the tongue is used outside of the scriptures, man, it's carnal, man. It's carnal, man.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying earlier, like the words that we speak, man. When we're speaking, it's through the spirit, man.
Yeah.
All right. And even with brothers in this truth, we have to learn, all right, when the spirit is telling us to speak and when the spirit is not there, to be quiet, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Every time is not your time to speak, man.
Yeah, you know, they be doing that sometimes. Like, brother want to speak, but the next brother starts speaking, he's gonna say the same thing you say.
Hey, and the scriptures say a wise man will see fit when the opportunity is right, which I'm roughly paraphrasing, you know. But you gotta know when it's your time, man.
Yeah.
You know. And then a lot of times Jake just don't got no manners. Jake, because a lot of times Jake don't be intentionally scoffing, but that's just their way of asking a question. They just insinuate instead of saying, I don't understand. Instead of you saying, well, I don't understand how you got a so-called white man in the camp, but you say Esau is the so-called white man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You'll get a better response. Yeah. You'll get edified that way. Versus just coming out like you know it all with that pride, man.
Yeah,
you know. I'm gonna finish this up and then you can get
I got
Jude.
I got Jude.
I think I'm in verse 7. It said, for every kind of beast and of birds and of serpents, things in the sea is tamed and hath been tamed of mankind. Evil, full of deadly poison. Now that's deep because it said no man can tame the tongue. But who tames the tongue? Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Man. The Lord, all right, will change your whole your whole mannerism and how you speak. All right. You because when we was in the world, we just spoke proudly, man. Whatever, you know, once you got grown and outside your folks' house, can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm say whatever's on my mind, man. You know? But nowadays, all right, that when you get in this truth, like nowadays that we're in this truth, man. All right, we don't just speak everything, man, that come in our mind. Because it's just like the Lord said, it's not what goes in, it's what cometh out that defiles you, man. Because brothers have thoughts, man, and vain thoughts, and demons be on brothers' mind. But the thing is that you don't act upon those thoughts, man. All right? Because that's the difference between you being a man of the Lord and being that old nigga in the world. Because that old nigga in the world, whatever he thought, all right, he spoke on it. All right.
That when they get that in the world, write a check that your ass can't cash. You know, because you done talked yourself into it. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta be about what you're about. You know, you done talked all this shit, now you gotta bag it up. But you would just keep your mouth closed, it wouldn't be none of that.
And that's why it's not wise to be out here being corner talking about what you gonna do with Esau. With his gun, with your guns, and,
right.
I got this for you. Hey, Esau come see about you, man, and test that theory as Apostle Paul say. We gonna test that theory, man. You know? So you gotta watch yourself, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Jude 1:16. These are murmurers, complainers, talking after their own lust.
And that's what they do when they can't get it. You know, instead of humbling down and being attentive and listening and having patience, they complain. You know, you might be just like when you're on the highways and hedges, somebody might come up and just completely interrupt the message, and they want they question answered. Oh, so you ain't gonna answer me? Man, I can't. So y'all can't answer me. I can't get a no, man. You didn't even acknowledge first of all that we was actually preaching the word of the Lord. You just came up with your complaints and with your needs, like we just supposed to stop what we doing and cater to you, man. Man, these people crazy, man.
And their mouth speaking great swelling words, having men person in an aberration because of advantage.
Read it again, Baba Kushai.
It says, and their mouth speaking great swelling.
Great swellings, that's pride, man. Great swelling, speaking big things, like you just said, writing a check that your ass can't cash.
That's right. Having men persons in aberration because of the advantage. But beloved, remember ye the words which were spoken before of the apostles of our Lord.
Beloved is talking about the men of the Lord. So that's a admonishment to us. All right, an encouragement to us to remember the words of the Lord, man. Because ultimately, that's what we should be speaking. All right, don't be speaking out of your own mouth, man. You know, out of your own heart. Speak the words. Remember the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Because it spoke about the words being the fruit of life and death, man.
Yeah.
So what is the fruit of life? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah words, man.
That's right.
That's what we should speak.
Yep. And it said how that they told you there shall be mockers in the last time who shall walk after their own ungodly lust.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning thinking within themselves, man. All right. They go about what the hell they want to say. What they say is right all the time, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's how we say Jake be just talking at their ass, man.
Just like it say in Peter, knowing this first, that in the last days
they become
scoffers shall come.
Yep. We understand that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the apostles say what? Stick to the script, man. All right. We had these knucklehead, these clowns coming up to the camps. Stick with the script, man. Go and read, man. Just read, continue doing what we doing, pushing this word. Don't entertain them, man, because that's all they want. Mm-hmm. They want entertainment, man.
Yep.
You know?
Come
And it says, these be they who separate themselves, sensuals, having not the spirit.
Hey, it say, these be they who separate themselves, sensual. Now I want to deal with this word sensual, because I remember looking it up, and it's dealing with acting off of basically like impulse and instinct, right?
Right.
So I'm pulling it up. Let me get it out of here.
And then it said them who separate themselves.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because they don't want to be a part of the truth, man. You know, that all that is about entertainment. All right, scoffing. You know, impulsive, like Esau. Come, that's right, Eliyahu Wama. That's why I say ye are the father, the devil you'll do. You know, they're 2/3 of our people, man.
Okay, there you go.
They pulled it up, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me get it.
Yep. But it said, indeed be they who separate themselves, sensual, having not the spirit. Because when he came on the coming board, y'all got a heathen in y'all account. Like, come on, man. You got to be spiritual. He being corner. When you be spiritual, you be like, okay, all right, the scripture did say the confusion of faces. You know what I'm saying? So, well, what is the confusion of faces to you then if we got a heathen in the camp? You know what I'm saying? Jake always just blurt out whatever the fuck he think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever come to mind, he said. No, man, Jake, you gotta be spiritual. This is a spiritual battle that we fighting, man. We're in a spiritual warfare right now, man.
Jake don't never have no work.
Nah, cause we went on his page. It ain't shit on there. You know?
It's always the biggest scoffer, always the one with no work, man. No work. All right, now I got the word Salaki for it taking a little minute. Now it says it's G. It says from G5446. Now I'm in the Strong's definition, right? It says, which is the lore of bestial nature, natural, right?
Right.
Now I'm gonna go back to the word bestial, but I'm gonna get the G 5446. All right, it says, I'm gonna get the word.
Fusikos.
Strong's G 5446. Fusikas.
What Esau said. All right. Now it says, let me get the Strongs. Oh yeah, there it is. Physical, an example by implication, instinctive. So he's speaking off of instincts, man.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is from G5449. Let's see. All right, there you go. It says, A, the nature of things, the force of laws, order of nature. But this is the point. I, as opposed to what is monstrous, abnormal, perverse, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Perverse, man. So their minds are perverted, and they just speaking those perverse things out of their mind, all right, which profit nothing, all right, except a lot of contention, all right, and then you basically you speaking a death upon yourself, man.
That's right, brother.
Now I'm gonna get this word bestial. All right.
That's Joe.
And it says, this is the Google definition of or like an animal or animals, savagely, cruel, depraved, man. All right, savage, brutish, brutal, barbaric. All right, that's Esau. That's how Esau act, man.
Violent.
You know?
Human.
Yeah.
Subhuman. That's all Esau.
It's a natural instinct that we've picked up just being in America and being ruled by these devils, man.
Yeah, that's right, brother.
And until you get this truth, man, all right, that's how you're gonna act.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And really, it's a process. The whole duration that you in this truth of shedding off that old man and that beast-like mentality.
That's
man.
right.
You know.
That's right. Oh, that was it on that.
That was it on that. Yeah, we got a couple more. You can get Proverbs 15, 2, 15 and 2 and verse 4, and then I get Proverbs 12 and 19.
Okay. All right, this Proverbs 15 and 2. The tongue of the wise uses knowledge aright.
Yeah, the tongue of the wise uses knowledge aright, man. Because we study, man. We go through these scriptures and we actually are speaking the words of truth, man. All right. Unlike these heathens and 2/3 of our people, all right, they come up and speak. They have absolutely no clue. They hadn't studied anything. They hadn't even read the Bible. Most of them don't even know how to navigate through the scriptures to find Genesis or Revelations.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And they ain't never heard of Jude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't never heard of Obadiah. But here it is, you know the Bible. You got something to say.
Yep.
You know?
Just out of the vanity of their mind, they speak.
Yeah. They say that. But the mouth of fools poured out foolishness.
The mouth of fools pour out foolishness, man.
Yep.
All right. And that's why it's so important, all right, to not engage with everybody, man. Because certain people, all right, they're not coming up to be edified. They're not coming up in any good manner, all right? So it's not profitable. Right. That's why I say don't answer not a fool according to his father unless you become like him, man.
Yeah.
You know, because you engage, like, it's like you dumb yourself down dealing with certain people, man.
Yeah.
You know? Because they're not going to get anything.
That's right. Then jump down to verse 4. The wholesome tongue is a tree of life.
The wholesome tongue is talking about the pure tongue, man. All right? Wholesome words, man. Pure words. The words of Yahweh Shah, man.
Yeah. But perverseness therein is a branch in the spirit.
Hey, we just with it too. Sensual. Meaning perverse, man.
Yeah.
All right? That's how 2/3 of our people are. That's how Esau and these heathens are, man. They're sensual, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that's it on there.
All right, this is Proverbs, the final scripture. This is Proverbs 12 and verse 19. It says, the lip of truth shall be established forever, man. But a lying tongue is but for a moment.
Hey, you can put that both ways. Yeah. The Esau too, man.
God. They say that. They say that the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment.
And then you jump to Job 14 and 5. He said he appointed his boundary he cannot pass. Mm-hmm. It's only for a moment, man. Mm-hmm. You know, so
all the lies and all the slander, all the scoffing and the scorning.
That's right.
All that's about to come to an end, man.
Right, because the Lord allowed him to be loose from the depth. You know, when it like Revelation. You know, when they talk about he'll be loose for 1,000 years, all right, to deceive the nation. It's only for a moment, man.
Yeah.
All right, so Esau out here deceiving the nation just for Yahweh Shemashah purpose, man.
Yeah.
All right, to deceive, like you said, to deceive and deceive our heels, man. Mm-hmm. All right, and it was possible you to deceive the very elect, but guess what? It's not possible, man.
So all you comment keyboard or warriors, all right?
Yeah.
You big mouth knowledge having comment board keepers. Yeah. All right.
That's right.
With no work, hey, that's finna come to an end, man. The Most High finna put all that to an end, man.
That's right.
But that's it, bro.
Yeah, hey, with that, man, I hope you brothers edified. Once again, we give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Okakodash.
All right, double honor to our elders and peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, man. Next time, Shalom, Abba,
Abba.
Fine.
Shalom.
Yeah, Shalom. That's pretty.